Reggie, kids.
What's going on YouTube, Roxas, the Torterra here, and today we're bringing you another Pokemon Sun and Moon info video. I know I'm a little late on this one because I've been doing a lot this week, so I didn't get the chance to record too much, but I'm trying to upload this today, the day I record it, so I don't miss out on this week of the information when we got this. So I believe we got this during the week. This was released on the 14th, I think. I don't remember if this was released on the 14th or not. I don't remember. It might be maybe Monday or Tuesday I think this was released. But anyway, these are the two forms of Rockruff, the dog-looking Pokemon that we saw a long time ago, and apparently that we were told that it holds a very special secret, and this seems to be a secret that Rockruff evolves into two separate evolutions, one being in Sun and one being in Moon. Some people were saying that it was going to be version exclusive, and it has been confirmed to be version exclusive apparently now. So we have I think it's called Laguna Garuna, something like that. We can check down below and see if that's the actual name, Laguna Garuna, something like that. But we can see like the Sun one on the left hand side is on all fours, and a lot of people are liking that one because it looks more wolf-like. And then the other one people like as well, but they don't like it only for the fact that it stands up on its hind legs. So I like both, to be honest. I have Moon, so I'm gonna be using hopefully the Moon version of Rockruff's evolution. But what's very interesting about this is that they made them version exclusive, even though in Sun and Moon the daytime changes, the time changes. Like in terms of Sun and Moon, it's night and day during both games. So I'm surprised that they did it like this in this scenario. But I guess they want to still keep the trade aspect alive in terms of exclusiveness. So these are exclusive to each game. So if you have one of them in Moon, you can trade it to a friend that has Sun, and they can trade you the one that they can't get in Moon as well. Like, so Moon would trade their werewolf to Sun, and Sun would trade their werewolf to Moon, which is pretty cool, the cool aspect obviously. And then what's really interesting enough to me, is that we were told that Rockruff had a special secret, and that the starters share the same secret with it. So does this mean that each starter we choose, each starter we are given, has two separate evolutions? So in Pokemon Sun, each starter has a evolution that allows it to evolve into a different evolution, and in Moon, each starter has a different evolution that allows it to evolve into that form in Moon? Or is it just like, oh, if it's night, oh, it'll be this, or if it's morning, it'll be this? And another important factor is, will they be exclusive to each other's games? And is there a regular form? Like, is there like something that can, like, if it's like afternoon, would that Pokemon evolve into its regular normal evolution, or are there automatically just two separate evolutions in general? Like, but then that would make each starter have three evolutions, three final evolutions, because it would be one for the regular form, one for the Sun form, and one for the Moon form, which would be really interesting. But it's really interesting enough to the point that there's two separate evolutions for the starters. Each starter has two separate evolutions, so you evolve them once to their second stage, and you evolve them to their third stage, but it can vary. So I wonder if their typings will vary with that as well. I wonder if these two will vary in typings. I was thinking that perhaps the Moon one would be dark, of course, and rock, but then a lot of people were saying no, it might just be normal and dark. Or they were saying the other one will be normal and rock still, or normal and fairy, which would be an interesting combo. Normal and fire looks like it could be that too, because it has a red look to it. It has like this yellow outline they have around it. But I don't know. Rockruff is a very interesting Pokemon, and its evolutions are very interesting too. It being a rock type in all would be very interesting, but it's very interesting. So like, I don't know what their typings could be. I feel like maybe the dark one could be Ghost, maybe normal. Whoa, that would be crazy. Rock and Ghost? Maybe Rock and Ghost. But then again, it doesn't really look too ghostly, but it has like those red eyes, so it could be Rock and Ghost, Dark and Ghost. No, I mean Rock and Ghost, Dark. I mean Rock and Ghost, Dark and Rock, or well, Rock is primary typing, I believe. So yeah, Rock and Ghost, Rock and Dark, or Rock and Psychic. It has those red eyes that maybe it's imbued with psychic powers. We can scroll down to see if there are any additional information, but there doesn't seem to be any additional information in terms of typing. Like, no one could guess what the typings are yet. So yeah, it's gonna be a very interesting game definitely for these two. That they're just different types. They're just two different evolutions. And I mean I think we've had something similar. Yeah, we have something similar like Gardevoir evolves into Gallade if you use a stone, I believe, and Gardevoir naturally evolves into Gardevoir by leveling up. I mean, Curly evolves into Gardevoir by natural level up, and Curly evolves into Gallade if you give it the stone. So these two don't work. I don't think these two require stones. They just require the natural habitat to be either morning or night, and then they'll evolve into these respective evolutions, but only in specific games. So this is looking to be very interesting. We're like what, 2 months away from this game now, or more. We're like more than 2 months away because we're almost midway through September. So the game is released in November. It's gonna be very interesting. Definitely very interesting. If they'll do something, the starters are what's definitely gonna change the game in general, for the fact that you have 2 separate final evolutions from starters as well. And I think since next month is October, and that's a month away from the actual game, I think that might be the last COROCORO that they have for Pokemon. I'm not completely sure, but I don't think they would release, because the game comes out on the 18th of November, so I don't think they would release, because that's the same week, I think. So that'll be the same week if they would release news for Sun and Moon in COROCORO. That would have to be the same week they release Sun and Moon in general. So that would be really weird for them to do that. I don't think they would do that. I don't think they did that last year. If they did, I don't remember, but I know they don't. I don't think I remember them doing that for X and Y. I didn't dive too much into X and Y's news that much. I want to be surprised. Sun and Moon, I do want to be surprised too, but like the stuff that we're seeing now is a lot, but there's so much we still don't know about the main story. There's still so much we don't know. So yeah, these are going to be interesting evolutions. So we'll move on to something else as well now. So we also have a trailer that was released for more Ultra Beasts, and they make their debut in Pokemon Sun and Moon now. So they're more Ultra Beasts, and apparently there are Ultra Beasts that are apparently exclusive as well. This is one that was released in COROCORO, and this was titled UBO2 Expansion, but as in English you saw just now, it said Absorption. And then we have Pokemon Moon's Ultra Beast, and it's called UBO2 Beauty. So people are wondering why these two are still the same, like in terms of UBO2. So they're exclusive to each game, it would seem, because which one will appear? And then in Sun you see the Mosquito one, the Brawlic Mosquito, and then Tapu Koko's fighting both of them, and they look like the female one looking like Beauty. The Beauty one looks like Lucamine. So people are saying, is that Lucamine, or is that just like they're just making them at the Aether Foundation? I'm just like, I don't think they can. I don't know if they're making them or if they're synthetic Pokemon. They're not. They don't even classify. They're not classified as even Pokemon, which is what I was looking at. And it's pretty obvious they're not, because they separated them in general when they first introduced them. They were called Ultra Beasts. So I'm like, Ultra Beasts don't sound like Pokemon. They're not Pokemon at all. But they're fighting Tapu Koko. I'm gonna guess that since Hala is using Tapu Koko, they're on Melee Island, because it's supposedly the guardian of Melee Island, so it's guarding the island. So these are supposed to threat if the guardian Pokemon is fighting them. So this is gonna be a ridiculous game, and these are only 2 of them. These are 2 that has been released, and then the one that everyone says looks like Lily is UBO1. So it's funny that UBO1 is Lily, and then these 2 are UBO2. Are they going in order in terms of their creation, or of them arriving in the Alola region? Like, so they're dubbed numbers for the fact that UBO1 appeared in Alola region first, so it's the Ultra Beast number 1, and these 2 are UBO2 in separate games because they don't ever come into contact with each other. So I'm gonna guess they're named UBO2 for those reasons, because UBO2 could be either of these, but since they're never gonna meet, they're in separate games. They're just dubbed UBO2 for both games because they're not gonna meet. Some people are going deeper and saying that since UBO1 looks like Lily, UBO2 Beauty looks like Lucamine, and UBO2 Absorption could possibly be some people, what's his name? Giddy. Some people saying Gideon. I think his name is Gildion. I don't remember his name. But people saying Gideon. I don't know if that's his actual English name or something, but I remember reading his name differently before. Yeah, I don't remember. I don't fully remember, but it's definitely interesting that we have version exclusives in this game. So we see that there's Beauty and Moon, and then there's Absorption in the Sun. So it's crazy. It's gonna be a crazy game. Brawlic Mosquito thing, and then the UBO2. I guess some people are saying it's a cockroach. I don't know if she's meant to be a cockroach, but she's supposed to be. Maybe she's supposed to be a praying mantis or something. But no, looking at her hair too, how it's formed, if you see a cockroach on the floor, her hair looks like it's the shell, which is pretty disgusting. That's absolutely nasty. Yeah, so I'm gonna beat the thing up when I see it in the game because I don't like the thing now. I just realized that's how her hair is supposed to be. Her hair is literally supposed to be the shell of the roach. So, and her body obviously is the roach. So, and she has antennas, and then we have the Brawlic mosquito that has like 4 legs, ridiculous 4 legs. So I'm gonna get out of here now. There's noise about to be made in my background, so I don't want to, have this on the recording. So you guys, my question, I gotta like and friend, record the story, do whatever you want with it. Just don't hit the dislike button because it'll make me really sad if you do. But if you guys enjoyed this video, drop some comments down in the section below so we can have some more conversation about this. This is really shaping up to be a freaking interesting game, and I really want this game now. I want it now. I want my game, and I want it now. But anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you guys for stopping by and watching the video. But with that, I'm out. Bye!